Hey everybody, this is Brandon Evans with Above the Yellow Line Media. This week we're at Pocono Raceway, the Tricky Triangle. I'm going to take you guys around a few laps here, kind of get acclimated with the track, some things you might see on Sunday, show you what the bumps look like and how to get through each corner. Here we go. First thing you're going to notice when we're coming off of pit road is how crazy it is. Pit road dumps right on into turn one, so if you got traffic coming, heads up. Pocono, as I said earlier, is the Tricky Triangle. It's got 3 corners. They are all completely different and modeled after 3 different racetracks. I believe turn 2 is modeled after Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I want to say turn 3 is Milwaukee Mile, but I can't remember, and then I can't remember the turn 1. Turn 1 is a track I named does not come to me. I don't know if it's even in the United States, but here we go off into turn 1. You want to drop the car all the way to that yellow line. Kind of follow these dots here on exit. You'll notice this really nice right here, a little downslope on the exit of turn 1. If you get a great run off that corner, you can use the momentum from that part of the racetrack to scoot towards turn 2. Turn 2, the infamous tunnel turn. And it is sketchy. When the tires start to wear and you start to lose rear grip, and front grip rather, because if you lose front grip and then you got no rear grip, well, good luck. Kind of the same thing as turn 1 when you come off of turn 3. You really want to get good momentum off these corners because the draft is just insurmountable. You can get these huge runs off your competitors going down in the corner. If you're off the throttle like that, like I just did there a little bit too soon, you can easily lose the rear of the car. So these cars are super edgy. I'm sure you'll think back to the Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson incident here at turn 1 in Pocono. Just dealing with the aero disadvantages and how easy it is to get side drafted and lose grip in these cars. So you really want to keep the balance under you as you're driving around Pocono. You really want to drive these corners with some confidence. Use that draft. And as I'm sure we'll see on Sunday, save a little bit of fuel. Make those pit stops a little easier. All right, so those are some laps around Pocono inside the race car. So we're going to jump out and I'll show you a lap here outside of the race car. From like a TV or a broadcasting view, I think it offers some different perspective here, in the car and out of the car. So now going off into turn 1, I'm using that first cone as a reference. You're going to dive down onto the track, down to the yellow line. Reference those white boxes or white marks on the racetrack. Use those as those kind of like guiding rails, guiding markers, track markers there to make sure you don't smack the fence. Go down into the tunnel turn, looking at that Pocono sign. Make sure that you're staying in 4th gear and just rip it through the tunnel turn. The tunnel turn does have a tunnel going through it. That's why the track is bumpy. As you know, most NASCAR tracks that have a tunnel tend to have a very bad bump through the tunnel section, i.e. Texas. All right. Well, those are some laps around Pocono, the Tricky Triangle. This is a great racetrack. I think the racing on Sunday is going to be awesome. Hopefully I offered you some perspective here, just things to consider. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the race.